Matt, a 1-0 defeat here at Forest Green Rovers. Just sum up your initial reaction to the performance today.
I thought the performance was excellent. Second half, we dominated the ball, we had more chances, crosses, final third entries. We defended our box really well. It was just that one moment of quality that we didn't have today, and you see what the difference in the game is. I mean, that's probably now in the last two games, two of the best goals I've seen. And that's the difference. But I think when you contextualise everything and you understand that you're coming away to a team probably with the biggest budget in the league and some of the best players, that's what it gets you. So, no, I'm proud of the players today in the way that they approached the game. I felt without the ball we were solid, didn't give away a huge amount of territory. We got our press right. It was just that little bit of quality when we got into really good areas and had good moments in the game. We just couldn't find the cutting edge, but we've hit the post. Their goalkeeper has been busier than our goalkeeper in the second half and pretty much during the game. So I'd like to think that the supporters leave here today being pleased with the performance, but obviously disappointed with the result, because that's how I feel right now. So I've said that to the players. Look, it's really important when over 100 of your supporters come and show their support for you by turning up to watch you, that you go and make sure that you spend some time with them. And we did that after the game, made sure that every player went over, and the players got applauded off. They got applauded off because I felt that we're probably the better team today. But we've got nothing out of the game, and that's obviously what's disappointing, Seb. But in saying that, we continue to perform like that. I'll be more than pleased. I think that's the best we've played since I've been here. It's just disappointing that we haven't picked up anything from the game, because for me we were well worthy of at least a point today.
And on the topic of delivery, Elliot Thorpe started today on the wing, and his pace going forward and delivering to the box, quite good, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's very good. Look, Els had a tough time with me earlier in the season, couldn't keep himself fit, but what Elliot is he's an exceptional ball carrier. He's a really good deliverer of the ball on the run. And I think on a different day, maybe one of his deliveries gets converted. We've hit the post in the first half. But no, Els needs to get fit. We've got now a 2-week break. So it's important that we use that time to get players out of the treatment room. I know I keep going on about it, but it's so important that we get our players back. And we use it as a period of time to get some work into the players that need it. Obviously, if you look at our front line in terms of the front three today, all three of them haven't played football for a long time since they came here. So now they've been in the building. Elliot, albeit only a few days. Joe's been in the building just over a week, and Manny's been in the building not much longer. But we're asking all three of them to play. So it just looked at about 60 minutes, 70 minutes, when you've obviously not got football in your legs, which they haven't, that we tired a little. But we finished the game strong and had some good chances at the end. So, look, really, really disappointed in the result, but pleased with the performance overall.
And you mentioned the 2-week break leading into Southend away. How big is it that we sort of galvanise ourselves going into that match?
Every game, we've got 6 games left this season, and as I said, we want to try and finish the season as positively as possible. So, look, what we'll do is we'll give the boys a couple of down days during the period of time that they've got off, in terms of we haven't got a game. But ultimately we want to use the time to train. We want to use the time to make sure that we're better come the next game. If we perform like that away at Southend, and then when we get those moments and we get those opportunities in the final third, if we take them, I think we're a good team. But you saw today, I think, at times what we are. I think we're very, very good in terms of the way we move the ball. I thought the rotations were very good in possession, but whether it was that final pass or that final shot, we just didn't quite get to the level that I wanted us to today. Having said that, the players in the dressing room are disappointed, but they know they've played well.
Matt, thank you for your time.